Welcome on in. Thanks for tuning in to the RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing Show, where I'm ready, you're ready. Let's talk boxing. It is your show. I'm just the host. I am Mr.A, the WBC champion, Kenshiro Teraji, the light flyweight man. If you tuned into the RT Boxing, if you're already subscribed, if not, please subscribe. Check in at the front desk of this boxing rehab for us junkies. If you already tuned into the show and subscribed, you know this is my second favorite active fighter right here. So, will I be biased on this prediction? Will I be a little too overcritical on this prediction? I'm a fanboy of Kenshiro, so take it as that. You know, you're fair warned. You know, he is my, like I said, he's my second. My favorite is Aries Nandi Lara. Now, making a video about those two guys in the same week, hey, great week. Now, him fighting on, making his ring return against the #1 ranked light flyweight. When's the last time he fought? 20, almost a year and a half layoff since the new year of 2019. The spectacular that Japan always has. You know, at least he went out with a knockout, taking on Tetsuya Hisada. High class domestic Japanese man you don't want to mess with, man. So 10 losses, but only been knocked out once, and that's like early 2012. So definitely he's been on a streak. He's been on a streak. He is he one of those fighters who hit that age and hit that discovery button? You know, he was on a streak. He lost his last as he became Japan's light flyweight man. You know, holding that title down for so long, he got his shot at a world champion. He lost it, but he landed some shots against Higuchi. You know, did pretty well. You know, a good naming for himself. But does Kenshiro hit as hard as Kyoguchi? You know, and that is because Kenshiro, I think his greatest, like I said, I get nervous watching that dude, because as good as he is, I think his best attributes also leads to his greatest flaws. You know, to me, he reminds me of a lot of maybe a Bivol in the fighting style. Some of similarities in the flaws, but Bivol sharpens them up a little bit, and we could talk it. Maybe you feel the same way. His bouncing on the feet, which is real good for keeping judging distance, making fighters unaware where he's at. You know, he feints on his feet. He's always on his feet. Blah blah blah. Boom boom. He's in and out. You know, hitting you with the straight jab, hitting you with the body stab, which is, you know, Mr.A.'s favorite punch. But the fact that he's always on his feet, bouncing like that, he can't really deliver more than one shot at a time. And if he does decide to sit there and exchange, his head is always on a straight line. That's one thing, unfortunately, about Kenshiro. He has a wide bow opening when he jabs, on those bouncing on his feet, whether it's to the body, to the head. He bows out, you know. He drops his backhand. It's not high guard his face. He drops his backhand and he like opens up with the jab. So you could slip that jab and you could crack the shit out of him. It's there, you know. Randy Pectora, I think that's his name, Randy Pectorian. He was doing that, you know. He was countering him on the body stab. He was countering him on the jab. He has a wide bow release. Like he's good at timing it. Bivens the same way. Bivens keeps his hand a little by his head when he jabs, but once in a while he has that bow release. It's usually for those people who's on their toes. They want to bounce and like lunge and lean and hurry up and get in and out. But like I said, it leads to some of his greatest offensive attack. The the body stab, the in and out jab, the moving around, and his game is that he has vicious body attacks. He's good inside. Just when he delivers, he's not on the angle. He doesn't slip in out. He doesn't slip to the side. He in and he's out. Straight line. With his head on a straight line, it's a scary knockout that could be waiting to happen. Against, and you got top-notch champions over there. I think it's what, Soto, Alvarez. Those guys can crack. Maybe Kenshiro might be better boxers, but if they catch him on that straight back line, who knows, right? Now, in saying that, it's there for the combination puncher of Hisada. Will he be able to target? In the beginning of the fight, he was going at Kaguchi, and then you saw eventually Hiroto kind of made him respect something might gonna come back at you if you're just gonna keep charging in. Can Kenshiro get that respect of, hey, don't come in, don't come rushing in, I got some power to stop you? Or is Kenshiro gonna have to be bouncing around, wasting a lot of energy, one punching at a time to try and get him out of there? And does he? And then, or is Kenshiro gonna say, "Fuck it, I will barrel down, sit on my bucket, trade with you right here, and beat the shit out your body"? Can Hisada trade with Kenshiro? That's the question right there. Because I think, like I said, Hisada is he's cream of the top in domestic level. You know, he's as best as they come in Japan. You know, it's this. This is it now. I guess over in UK he'll be Luke Campbell. he'll be, you know, like you beat everyone else, but you can't do that world level shit. And this is his crack at the second world level. And as much as I see all those openings in Kenshiro, the fighter I love, I'm gonna pick him to use that movement and work the body, and eventually figure out after like the third round. I think, you know, Hisada will tag him, but he'll figure out the distance and stop that fucking the head. Maybe he'll put the head on him swivel, but I think he'll stop. He won't stop. He won't stop Hisada. That'd be nice in a body shot stoppage, but Hisada, like I said, cream of the crop domestic level. I don't see him getting stopped, but I see him getting a unanimous decision in Kenshiro. Thank you for the time and support.